Hi there and welcome back to VNB with me, Farhat Zaidi. So what is in our top headlines for this fortnight? A giant crop circle which apparently appeared out of nowhere is thought to be a sign from above. I have an amazing nutty film fix for you guys this fortnight. And finally, we visited an amazing event all over London called Archie Kids. First up, a dress made entirely from loom bands has sold in an online auction for more than £170,000. There were 137 bids for the multicolored dress made from loom bands, modelled by a 12-year-old Cheyenne from Wales. Cheyenne's mum Helen said they put the dress up for auction thinking it might raise about £50. It's not yet known whether the winning bidder will actually pay up, but the website's rules say they must. The loom band craze has travelled the world since its invention in 2011. The Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton, brought the bands to grown-ups' attentions by wearing a loom bracelet on her trip to New Zealand. David Beckham and Harry Styles have also picked up on the trend. Next, for those who are looking for their own OWL experience on par with the world of Harry Potter, they need to go no further than the OWL Cafe in downtown Tokyo. What appeals to visitors, store co-owner Shin says, is that they get to interact with animals that have an almost mystical appeal to them. Getting in is one thing, another is that the cafe is kept dark to protect the eyes of the owls. Next, a giant crop circle which apparently appeared out of nowhere has drawn crowds of people to a farmer's field in Bavaria, southern Germany. The ornate design, which measures 75 meters across, was discovered by a balloonist last week, and news of the find quickly spread online. Opinions of the visitors to the site vary widely on whether the circle has been made by people or a gift from the stars. Scientists agree that most or all crop circles are man-made, with a few possible exceptions due to the weather or natural phenomena. The farmer added that he praised visitors who took off their shoes before entering his field and said that a collection box has been put down in order to reimburse him for any damage done. According to the Hutner, the damage to the crops had amounted to a few €100. Now, fast food lovers, you better watch out, as another meat scandal has been discovered and left hundreds somewhat betrayed. Here is more.
Just when KFC parent Yum brand seemed to be rebounding from a food scandal in China 2 years ago, it smacked with another big one. And again, McDonald's is roped in. Both restaurant companies said sorry to customers after Chinese regulators shut down one of their food suppliers. A local TV report revealed that workers at the local unit of US supplier OSI picked meat off the factory floor and mixed fresh meat with meat whose freshness dates had expired. The two restaurant companies said they'll stop using that supplier. Food safety scares are rather common in China. Back in 2012, supplies to KFC and McDonald's were found to have pumped up their chickens with excessive amounts of antibiotics. This year, authorities found that a Walmart supplier had mixed fox meat into its donkey meat products. Investment bank CICC's analyst Mei He thinks this food scare will have a limited impact on KFC, saying local management learned painful lessons from 2012's instant chicken scare and will take immediate and forceful measures to contain any adverse publicity and close loopholes in any quality assurance procedures. The latest scare sent Yum and McDonald's shares slightly south at the market open. The news comes just one day before McDonald's reports its quarterly earnings. Profits are expected to rise just 2% at the struggling chain, which keeps losing market share.
So today you might decide that you would love to see your dog become a bit fitter. Well, now you can, as a new doggy gym has opened up. The gym offers a lot of things you'd find at your favorite workout spot, like treadmills for cardio and balance balls to build core muscle. Plus, there's a full agility and obstacle course. Some dog owners say they want to take the advantage of temperature-controlled environment so that their pooch can beat the summer heat, now unbitterly cold temps in the winter. A man's best friend can take advantage of the sports club through a gym membership of $45 to $60 a month, or $10 for a day pass, or just over $700 for a whole year. So this fortnight we have managed to cover a lot from the animal kingdom, but we're not quite done just yet. The film for this fortnight is the popular on-demand film called The Nut Job. It's funny, it's quirky and great for you guys to enjoy, so here is a sneak peek.
Holy macadamia, lunch is served. We gotta get those nuts. These nuts are ours! You guys smell like burnt nuts or something? That me? Flaming gourd of nuts!
Ew!
He's destroyed our only food for winter! We're all gonna die!
When your whole world comes crashing down, all you have to do is look up.
The lost city of Nutlantis! Okay, we get a crew, we break in, but we do it my way.
This January,
We're gonna get in and feed the park for winter.
Are you nuts?
The humans have the whole place rigged.
It's not gonna be easy, but we're talking almonds, walnuts, and did I mention the peanut brittle?
Is that a candy or a nut?
Both.
assemble the team.
It's showtime!
The brains.
We dig here, from the alley into the basement.
I do not dig.
Because you're blind as a bat.
What? Who said that?
The brawn.
Crap! He's in my underwears!
The bark.
Hey, can I join your team? I can play dead. Watch. Look at this thing. This is crazy. Woo, woo, woo. Has a mind of its own.
And go nuts.
Find the squirrel.
We are not a pack of wild animals.
You didn't see that coming, did you?
We can actually pull this off.
Look what I found. This is great.
Let's go! Hey, Shirley! What'd you have for breakfast?
The nut job.
I have been trained in mouth-to-mouth. He's fine.
Now this fortnight we headed down to an amazing event set up by a charity organization called Arky Kids. It was fun, it was amazing, and we got to hear how some of you found the event. Check it out.
Don't know what they do.
Well guys, I'm at this wonderful event called Arky Kids and it is so fun. So many people have been down here to do all of the activities, and as you can see, the view is spectacular. Today we will be checking out many events and talking to a lot of you guys here down today. Let's see what else we can find.
Hi, I'm Katie Darling, working for Open City, running the Arky Kids Festival. We are an architecture charity. We champion good design really in London, and we do programmes and festivals and workshops and tours all year round, just getting the families and the kids out into the city and into the buildings that they kind of don't normally get to, and doing really creative workshops.
Hello, what's your name?
Matthew.
Nice to meet you. What are you doing today?
We're making geodesic domes.
Yeah.
And I was the first one to finish mine.
Do you like making them?
Yes, it was very fun. I like buildings and building stuff.
What's your favourite building in the UK?
I think it might be the Shard.
Why is that?
Because I've been up there and I found it interesting how tall it was.
How are you enjoying yourself today?
Yeah, I like the scooter race and I like becoming first as well.
Was you first?
Yeah.
Where else are you going to go today for Arky Kids?
Oh, I'm also going to, I think, a place where we're going to be building buildings as well. Yeah. Somewhere, yeah.
Are you going to maybe go to the Gherkin?
I don't think so. I don't think I am going to the Gherkins.
What's your favourite part of today so far?
Well, the race, because I kept on coming first. I came first 2 times, which makes me very proud of myself.
How are you enjoying yourself today?
I know.
Yeah. Did you like the scooter ride?
Yeah.
Are you here with Mummy?
Yeah.
Is everyone enjoying themselves?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Well guys, we have had an amazing day, all thanks to Arky Kids. Did we not, guys? Yeah! See you next time!